Hey, what's going on, you guys? Keith Carnes here with another video. Yeah, this is kind of a random upload, but earlier tonight I was playing some Call of Duty Black Ops Deuce, and yes, I know I've mentioned multiple times in the past that I hate the game, and I still hate it, but hey, in the end I paid almost $90 on the game, so why sit here and waste money? So I was playing with my sister earlier tonight, but actually this is more of a past week type of ordeal, so to speak, of what actually happened, and this is pretty funny. So I wanted to go over the most obnoxious and ridiculous insults that I've received over the last week of playing. 1 week alone, this is everything I have ran into on the Call of Duty community in Black Ops 2 alone. This isn't including from Call of Duty Classic all the way to Black Ops 2. This is just Black Ops 2 alone because that's all I've been playing for the last week. Sorry, I had to add one to the list. So anyway, so basically, we're going to go down the list, not in order, and I'm just going to tell you some of the most ridiculous insults I've ever received via the Call of Duty community. And I mind you that, and I don't mean to be singling out a group of players, and this is not in any way, shape, or form to insult you if you are in this group of players. It's just the majority is the majority, and truth is fact, truth is truth. Majority of the people that I get insulted by this are people that are usually, sadly, around my age and younger kids. I'm talking about between the ages of, yes, I'm serious, 11 and I would say maybe 15. So let's go ahead and get this started. So you're too old to play video games. I'm not secretive about how old I am. I'm 22 years old. I've never lied about my age, and I don't have a reason to. I've had plenty of people on Call of Duty ask me how old I was just to insult me, of course, but I always tell the truth, and I always tell them I'm 22 years old, you know. There's no reason for me to lie, you know. There's nothing wrong with being 22 years old, but apparently to these people, to these young kids, I'm too old to play video games. That's right. Apparently to these little children who are sorely mistaken, an M-rated game is apparently targeted toward children in their point of view, but yet they're 11 years old and they can't legally purchase the game, nor was the game intended for them when it was made, even though sometimes it feels like it was. So basically, let's break this down. You're too old to play video games. Okay, well, let's get this right. You have to be about 17 years or older in my country to purchase the games. In other countries, you have to be at least 21. Number two, I'm 22 years old. I can drink, drive, vote, have sex, star in a porn movie if I wanted to. I can go to strip clubs. I can go to war. I think I'm old enough to play a video game online with other people. So I actually think I'm old enough to smoke legally as well. I left that one out. And I'm old enough, I think I said drink, but I'll say it again. I'm old enough to drink alcohol as much as I want. So, really, little child, I think I am very, very much permitted to play Call of Duty online, and no, that doesn't make me a loser, as they've also called me. Brother and sister playing is retarded. Now, this is the most ridiculous, I would say this is the most ridiculous one I've actually received, and the most dumbfounding. Now, I've only been insulted by this one time, but it was actually just earlier today that I got this insult. This guy probably he was probably in his early 20s, maybe his late teens at least, and he actually insulted myself and my sister when we were playing, and said that it was retarded. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. That it was retarded that we played Call of Duty online together. How exactly is that retarded, and how exactly does that make sense to you? I'm 22 years old. My younger sister is 19 years old. We're both old enough to play the game. We both legally went in and bought these games with our IDs. I really don't see what's so retarded about that. My sister and I are very tight. We have a great bond. We're pretty much like best friends. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, actually. I think that's pretty cool, as a lot of people I know don't have good relationships with their siblings, and we share something in common. We both love Call of Duty. We both love video games. We're video game fanatics, and I think that's pretty cool to find in a girl. And you would think that playing online with a girl that is not only a really good player, but seems to really enjoy Call of Duty, you would think you would want to be on her friends list. But apparently this guy has something against girls playing video games. Pathetic. Number 3 on my list. You know WWE is fake, right? Now you may be wondering, why would they bring this up? This is Call of Duty. Well, I was actually earlier, for this whole week until today, I decided to change it today, not because of the insults, but simply because I change shit a lot. It says, my emblem said CM Punk best in the world, created it myself, and my clan tag was WWE. And these people, every time I'd enter a lobby, you know WWE's fake, right? You know WWE's fake, right? You know WWE's fake, right? I'm 22 years old, I have a deep voice, I have a mic on so you can hear me. I'm not a little kid. I think I know that WWE is very much scripted. I know that everything is predetermined. That's why it's called World Wrestling Entertainment, not UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship. It is not real. It is staged. It is scripted. It is predetermined. The only thing that's real is the bumps they take and the injuries they sustain. I'm very much aware of this. No shit. Like, I honestly believe that The Undertaker is real. Like, I really believe that The Undertaker is a dead man that can appear and disappear when he wants and make lightning come out of his fucking hands. Yes. Thank you for educating me, you fucking retards. This next one is pretty funny. You're a virgin for playing Call of Duty at 22. Really? And this was even the best, but why this made me laugh wasn't the insult, because the insult was just terribly bad. But what made me laugh was who it came from. A 12-year-old said this to me. A 12-year-old said this to me. A 12-year-old called me a virgin for playing Call of Duty at the age of 22. I have a Facebook, just like anybody else. I have a Facebook, just like anybody else. Well, most people. I'm not saying everybody does, but I mean, who doesn't now, right? Not that that's an insult to anybody. But I have a Facebook full of friends that I went to school with. They're all 21, 22 years old. Pretty much all my guy friends, they play Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, Grand Theft Auto. You know what they all have in common? They're all M-rated. I don't know about Halo. Is Halo M-rated? I'm sorry, I don't play it. But excluding Halo, because I don't know, I know they're all M-rated games. You know why? M-rated games, they're for people of my age group, buddy. So, me playing Call of Duty at 22 does not make me a virgin. Most ridiculous insult. One of the most ridiculous besides brother and sister playing retarded. That is the second most ridiculous insult I've received this week. And finally, the final one I've received, and I receive this on an everyday basis whenever I get in a little argument with somebody or a big argument with somebody, is your mom jokes. Can we just let the mom jokes die, please? Can we let them die like bell bottoms died with the 1970s? Just like the crazy, ugly fucking short hairdos on those women, you know what I'm talking about, from the 60s? Can we just let it die? Your mom jokes are so 2005. I think it's time to, I mean, when I was like, back in 2005 when I was going on 15 years old, your mom jokes were funny. Now, no. No. Really? And you know what's really sad about it? Is that there are usually people my age still using it. Look, I know they were popular at one time in your life, but there's a little thing called moving the fuck on. It's not funny anymore, it's not original, and it's quite pathetic that you have to hold on to something so pathetic. Anyway, you guys, this was just a little special I wanted to do, because I just thought it was too funny to ignore and not share with you guys. I thought you guys would enjoy it. Whoever watches this, you probably can relate. I know that there is one I left out, and that's always being called a faggot or a queer and all this on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. But I don't really think I need to add that, because that is the most common insult that anybody receives. As soon as you get an argument, you're a faggot, you're a queer. You like, you know, I'm not going to go into detail. You guys get the idea. Anyway, this is Z. Keith Carnes. You guys have yourself a beautiful time, day, night, whatever. Just have a beautiful life. Enjoy yourself. Take chances. And that's about it. So Z. Keith Carnes here. Peace.